I don't know, is there anyone there? But I didn't go live on Sunday. My live was still here when I finally got my electric power back, and it was still in the StreamYard. So I hit live. So if anyone comes in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. So if anyone is out there and you want to come in, I put a link there if anyone wants to come up that's bored. I'm just going to stay on for an hour. I have a bit of video editing to do on a video I'm working on. So there we go. I just want to mute something there. Sorry. Yeah. So day off work today, Ralph. So I've just the live was still there when I got my PC back on. So I just finally got our electric back. So came back yesterday evening. So I have a few things I need to do today. So I'm actually in the middle of moving some files from my phone to the from my phone to my PC because I want to do my Thursday video. So a bit of video editing to be done. So I said, you know what, I'll hit the live while I'm at it there. Now let me go in here. I want to. So new folder. Where are we at? So I don't really think there's anyone going to pop up because they expected this to have been on Sunday, but I just went live there now. So there you go. Let me make that smaller so I can keep an eye in case someone does actually come in, and move this over to there. Hey, Brizzy boy, good to see you, sir. Link is there if you do want to come up. No one has to come up. I'm just in the process of doing some stuff here, so I'm only be on for an hour, and I just said I'd go live because I didn't get to go live on Sunday because of the storm knocked out the electric in most of the west of Ireland. Well, not all of the west of Ireland, but it was out for, and it's already coming back, and there's still some people don't have their electricity yet, and there's another storm on its way in. So what can you say? It's just Ireland, bad weather. I'm still working, so I'll stay in the chat. That's no problem, Ralph. Are you in Belgium or are you in the Netherlands? And move all of them files, I think. And to here. If anyone's been watching my shorts, you will see I'm incinerating some chips at the moment. So some IC chips, just experimenting. So I think I have it down. What's the best way for me to incinerate them at the moment without going outside and getting the big blowtorch out? So I'm using actually the stove that I use for heating the house, and it seems to be working. I seem to have got it dialed in, as they say, but the proof will be when we get to the stage of actually getting the gold out of them, whether it is right or wrong. And here we go. Okay. And that's thing. Hey, Everyday Solars, good to see you. Didn't get to go live as everyone that's coming in is probably wondering what the hell is going on. So this pop-up can't, let me see, in trouble. Just wanted to say hello. But that's no problem, Everyday Solars. This is to make up for not being live on Sunday, and because StreamYard still had it there ready to go live. So I said, why not hit it while I'm up here doing some video editing? Now I'm going to think today is Sunday all day long. Glad you are safe. Have power back. It's good to have the power back. See you scrapping. Just when I am about to go to bed, you pop up for. It's almost 1 a.m. there. What time is it here? 2:45. 1 a.m. there. Yeah, Sunday scrap chatting on a Tuesday, just to confuse you all. I decided to put it out. Link is there if anyone does want to come up. Only stay in the hour. So how long am I on already? I've already done. How long have I done? Let me go back to where it is running on here, and I have done 4 minutes, is it? 5 minutes. We have done 5 minutes and 50 seconds, so 55 minutes to go, and then we'll just end it. So it was just that it was running in the background, or when I got my power back, I was able to. Well, I said I might as well pop up, and so I won't have missed a live. 1 a.m. in Australia. And sorry guys, I'm in the middle of editing some videos at the same time here for Thursday's video, so that's what's distracting me at the moment. Pretty boy, they're all talking on each other there. I'll come up in a while. I'm just getting ready, and we'll be listening. Yeah, that's good. What's the weather like over there, HH? Are you snowed in? Have you loads of snow at the moment? Our snow is gone after the storm came, and the weather got milder. We're back up to, I think it's 12 or 13 degrees Celsius at the moment. So that's it was -5 at one stage. So that's a swing of 18 degrees Celsius. So that's a good swing for us. I did put the link out there, didn't I? Just in case I didn't. Oh, I didn't pin it. That's what. Let me put it back out there and pin it, because no one's going to be able to come up if I don't pin it. And go into YouTube. Where are you? Boom, 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 boom. Put it in, and I have to wait for someone to comment now, because you have that stupid heart thing that appears up now in the chat that I need to remove at some stage. Replace pinned. There we go. And that's it, pinned. What did Brizzy just say? I'm in an aircon to get it down to 20 Celsius, even at 1 a.m. 20 Celsius. We'd be lucky to get 20 Celsius. When we get 20 Celsius during the days, we think it's the best ever. And you have that at 1 a.m. at night. Just shows the difference in the two countries weather-wise. Let me move this back over here again now that I've done that. Ooh, where are you going? Yeah, there somewhere. That'll do. And back in here. Right, upload some files. Add files. Come on. PC is playing up a bit since the power came back on as well, because it was in the middle of updating when the power went, so it's caused a few issues. I'm trying to work my way through. Now my video editor is not responding. I'm going to jump out of there again for a minute and close this screen for a second. Hey, Simple Man, welcome. Good to see you, sir. Simple Man is has challenged Mike to do a Simple Man video. Has he done it yet, Simple Man? I haven't seen it, because no more than myself, Mike likes to talk. So it'll be hard for him to do a video where there's very little talking in it. Desktop, video. Right, so all of these files have to come over. Open. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. And if you haven't checked out my shorts that I've been doing, or if you don't see them on TikTok, where I'm incinerating the chips at the moment, I think I have it dialed in that we'll hopefully be able to incinerate a lot of chips in the stove, which seems to burn off a lot more of the fumes before it gets up the chimney because of the way the stoves work. So I think that could be a method that'll work, but I want to also compare it between doing that and doing it with the actual, we'd say, like your weed burner torches that you call them. So X out of that and X out of that. There we go. So I've already 2 screens open now and my video editing screen open. Go back here, add more files. And open 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. Oh, sorry, you're listening to my the video editing. So I think this is the one I want. Okay. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of video editing as well. So what has everyone been up to scrap-wise, actually? Change video speed. And let's have a look and see. Yeah, so what have you been scrapping out, guys? So as I say, I've been working on the chips. I must get the powder in a second to show you how fine I've got the powder down to now. So we're going to have to try and get that down to a concentrate powder. Oh my God, look what's in the basement. Bye!
Hey, it's the Ireland Slacker.
I've got my power back, so it's someday again all over.
Oh, man.
Yeah, power was gone until yesterday at I think it was 5 or 6 p.m. before it came back yesterday, and then of course I had a rake of stuff I had to do because I couldn't do it with no power.
Right.
And when I come up and put on the PC to do some video editing today, I seen that StreamYard still had my live there ready to go. So I said, you know what, just hit the live button.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought StreamYards would have deleted it after 24 hours or something, but it was still there, ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I thought now after 24 hours, if you haven't gone live, they'll just delete it out of the thing. So when you go into StreamYards, it won't be there. And it was there, go live. So I hit go live. JCT, welcome in. Good to see you. So what are you working on today, Mike?
I'm working on my breakfast.
What time is it there? You're 5 hours behind us. Is it, or 6 hours?
9:30 a.m.
Oh, 9:30. So that's 10:30.
I got my banana, yogurt, orange juice.
1, 2, 2:30. Yeah, you're about 5 hours behind us.
Yeah.
And Brizzy Boy, it's 1 a.m. for Brizzy Boy in Australia. So there you go.
Hey, Roger.
Roger picked up. What did Roger pick up? Roger picked up 3 PTA PTACs, or what do they call? What do you call it? PTAC units last night.
Last night, I had to get them unloaded, get them in the plastic factory, and get 2 kilos of wire. Damn.
What's PTACs?
Aren't those like power units?
Is it? I don't know. I'll have to Google that now. What's the PTAC?
He's about to tell us, because if you don't, I'll go down there and kick his ass.
I'm sure he'll tell us now in a minute.
No, we got like that much ice everywhere, so.
All right.
I walked like this to the shed.
Yeah, I see your video telling about the big storm coming in, the snowstorm and ice storm coming in.
No, I got a big pickup tomorrow, so I gotta make room in here. I gotta unload the van in the morning. So I got over 3,000 pounds of electronics coming, so I gotta make room for it.
When is your next trip going to be up to your favorite person, Christopher?
I should go this week because he's on vacation.
Oh, so you might get a good deal this week then.
Yeah, I might get my right money. No, probably not until the end of February, beginning of March, maybe. Because I still have all that back there to do.
Yes.
So I haven't touched those, and I have totes and garbage cans and stuff full of boards ready to go. I just have to sort them all, but I don't have any room to line up all the totes because it's all different categories.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of room, and I have a crap load of mid-grade to go through.
So then PTACs, I just They're air conditioners. You know the small ones you see in the hotel
Oh
rooms.
yeah. That's what they are. Yep.
Yeah.
I just seen those advertised on uh, uh, Marketplace, Facebook
Uh,
Marketplace. I look on there like every day to see if I can find some dummy.
Pick up something like. Well, you'd be happy to know that I'm beginning to work now on my eBay RAM chips. So you can start slagging me again soon when I start putting up the videos of that.
All right. Want to add a couple to it?
Put them up on eBay. I'm sure I'll buy them.
I'm going to save these for a year. I got a bunch in that bucket back there.
You'll have some amount of them if you save them for a year.
Yeah, well, I'm either going to save them for a year or when they hit $25 a pound. So,
what are they now at the moment?
23, I think.
Oh, 23.
23. Yeah. Package terminal air conditioning.
Ah,
Roger, getting technical.
He's getting very technical. I just looked at a picture of them there online. So yeah, they're the little ones in the hotel rooms.
Yep.
Some of them are costly. They go from 397 quid all the way up to 1,200.
Yeah, I bought one of them from one of my guys. I love you, Ralph. I was gonna put it in the garage here, but I don't think it wouldn't keep up with the size of the garage. You know, it would just constantly run. So I got rid of it.
Ralph, did you say your parcel thing is sorted out? Is it safe to send you parcels at the moment? That they won't come back to me, that you've sorted out if you're not there, that they'll be picked up or dropped at a different spot before I send my parcel again to you? So, because I'm not sure, did he say it's sorted or not sorted? I have some sucker sticks here to take the chips off. I've the fingers removed, but the chips have to come off now. I don't want to mix them. For now, I go back to work. Love you too, Mike. You didn't answer my question. Is your parcel stuff sorted out? Can I send you a parcel? Will it get to you? The scrap out at about $45 to $50 each. So about $50 a scrap from an item that cost anywhere from 390 quid to over 1,000.
Yeah, I got one of my scrappers sent me a picture yesterday of this high-grade telecom board. He's like, "Oh, how much are these worth?" I said, "They're $6 a pound at boards worth."
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, I told the guy $5 a piece." I said, "It depends on what they weigh." So I sent a picture to Chris. Interrupted his vacation, which I'm going to do all week. You know, every day I'm going to bug him. And Chris said, they all had the battery on them, so you got to pull all the battery off each one. But Chris said they're like 1.5 pounds, and the guy's trying to tell my scrapper that they're 4 pounds a piece, and that they're like, I don't know, 24 inches, which is 2 feet, long by 14 or whatever. But he has 600 of them. I said, so you're going to go pay $3,000? Yeah, and the guy don't have a pot to piss in, but he buys scrap on his credit card. He does it all the time. I was like, dude, you're an idiot. Yeah.
Oh,
you're an idiot.
No, that time when I bought the eBay stuff, it was spare cash I had, and I said I'll do this as an experiment and see how it goes. And I'll probably break even, to be honest. I think I will, but it all depends how this incineration goes and all these.
What he does, this is the guy that always goes and overpays for stuff, and then he wants to sell it to me.
Yeah.
And I told him, because me and him got in a big riff back in August, and I just didn't want to deal with him until he was here the other day. I bought some stuff off of him, but he's like, "Well, how much would you give me?" I said, "I'll give you $3 a piece for him." "Well, I'm going to pay $5." I said, "Exactly." I said, "I have to go through 600 boards and pop every battery out of them, and then it costs me to take them down there to sell them. So I'm at another, $400 or $500 just to go to Ohio to sell all those. 600 boards. That's a trip by itself." I said, hey, $3 a piece. Yeah. He told me to go look at them. I said, "Well, take your little scale with you and put one on there and see what it weighs."
Yeah, well, again, you see, people are looking at these Indian videos of people getting gold from, all this gold, and they're only, when people look at it, they only put about 30 ram sticks in, they got an ounce of gold, and stop believing everything you see.
Yeah. But, this guy, he used to just buy stuff. He's lost so much money, and I keep telling him, get a hold of me, send me a picture or what they have, and I'll tell you what it's worth. And so now he's finally been doing that. And I told him, I said, if I buy boards, what I do, like I have a couple guys that come here and I buy boards from them. So I separate. The one guy's pretty good at separating it, but he still screws up a little bit. But I'll separate the different categories. I'll put it on my scale. I pull up Board Sort's website, which has a spreadsheet where you can put your weight and all that stuff in, and it'll tell you exactly. Yeah. And whatever that amount is that I would make a board sort, I pay them half of that. And then if it goes down, I take the loss.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, that's how I do it. I'm not gonna sit here and give you $600 for $300 worth of crap. I may be dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb.
Well, some people didn't expect you to do that, because they make the mistake. They expect you to make a mistake as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing a copper. I'm going to take some copper in tomorrow. So I got about $500 worth of copper I'm going to take in.
What's copper prices like at the moment over there? Are they still up or down, or what's happening on them?
Number 2 copper here is $2.75 a pound, but he's going to pay me $2.95. So it's $2.85. He's going to give me $2.95. So that's a 10-cent boost for number 2. And Bear Bright is $3.05, and he's going to pay me $3.15. So I'm getting 10 cents boost for And I have 136 pounds of number 2, and I have like 50 pounds of Bear Bright. But my yard is really cool, so.
Yeah, no, prices aren't great here at the moment. I'm just looking here online now. They're saying the average scrap price in Ireland for copper number 1 at the moment is $5.70 a kg. So that's only working out at what, $2.85 a pound roughly. So it's not great prices for number 1 copper at the moment.
But I got these guys that are like Big Country, hoard your copper. But what he don't understand, a few other people that I have to explain it to all the time, is I do this for a living, so I can't sit on stuff. I have to, like those buckets there are full of copper right there.
Yes.
So that's cash sitting in a bucket.
How weight are in each one of them buckets roughly?
Those 3 buckets is 91 pounds.
Okay.
And then I took a big transformer apart yesterday, which is in that tote right there. Yeah. That was, I think, 17 or 18 pounds. And then there's a bucket here somewhere of a Bear Bright that is 50 pounds. I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's on the scale over there.
By the way, welcome in Don't Scrap with Texas. Welcome in, sir.
But yeah, like Big Country gets all his stuff for free. So there's a big difference between getting it for free and hoarding it than having to buy your inventory. I can't sit on, it's just, I'm not going to spend money and sit on it. So, and what I'm buying tomorrow is almost $700. So, I pay 28 cents a pound for electronics, like computers, anything e-waste. And when you have, 3,000 pounds, that's, yeah. But I haven't been to the other yard in, 2 weeks.
Yeah. You have to keep the cash flow going. Like, you have to get money in to buy more stuff to make more money. Hey, Park Nest, welcome in. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah. So actually, it's $840 for 3,000. Yeah. But I'll more than double my money on it. So, and like I said, my main yard, I haven't been there in 2 weeks, so there's a pile of stuff there too. So, it'll be a $1,400 week probably or more. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Keep it moving.
Yeah, but like I said, they don't understand. I can't sit on. I can put some of it away. Like if I wanted to store up my Bear Bright or something, just sell my number 2. But yeah, I can't stockpile it.
Sorry, I'm just checking something on my mic. I thought I was getting a bit of feedback from it, but no, it seems to be okay.
And then I told Everyday Solars all my copper heat sinks, and I'm going to save these for a year. This one here is 2 pounds. So I'm going to stack these up for a year. She said, yeah, I want to see how many you get a year. And then, Dan's telling her I should paint my fingernails. I said, I'll do it for Solars. If Solars wants me to paint my fingernails red, I'll paint them red. Only because I'm not scared to do it. because I got a whole gallon of acetone to get that shit off. So,
What do you use the acetone for out there?
this was in the it was in the other garage. My neighbor had it because he used to do powder coating and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so, when I took about all the stuff out of the garage, it was part of it. But I used it for like getting like the stuff off my like these things. If I write something on it and then I use it for something else. Just to get the marker and stuff off. I just use it to clean stuff.
No, I use it whenever I'm doing, but I don't bother with them anymore. The mouse mats or the mouse boards on the PCs or on the laptops. The sticky part of that. If you put that on it, it takes all that off straight away.
Yep. What's up, Parkness? So I got kind of disappointed. My medical machines didn't pan out to be anything. So thank God I only got 3 of them to throw in the breakage.
Yeah, you think it could be a lot better, all that medical stuff as well, but they sometimes you can be disappointed.
Yeah, it's just hard to take apart. It took me over about an hour and a half to take one apart. I started doing that before Shark came on, and then I was watching Sharks live, and I'm sitting here, trying to take the stuff apart, and I'm nodding out, I'm getting tired. I said, "Good Lord."
Poor Shark. Poor Shark had to do a longer live because of me not going live. He must have been awful tired afterwards.
I wouldn't have wasted my time.
Hey, WatchCall is over on the Facebook side now. Hey, there he is.
He's looking for friends.
So he's over on Facebook. So Facebook side is working as well. Okay. I didn't know whether that was still working when I went live here on the StreamYards, but it did. Okay, so interesting. That is working as well.
Yeah, it's like 35 Fahrenheit here.
Scrapping on the fly, how is the silver coming along? Just having to check something here.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I gotta clean the van.
What's the temperature in the shed today? Cold?
It's 33 degrees outside, so Fahrenheit. So it's warming up compared to we've been below 0. But it's still a little chilly in here. I got this heater behind me here going, blowing on me.
Yes.
I don't have the. Could put this one here in. But we're supposed to be like almost 50 Fahrenheit. So.
Yeah, we're back up to 13 Celsius. So whatever that is in Fahrenheit, we're going back up to that. Let me see what that is in Fahrenheit. Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I gotta go out there later and get all the ice off the van because I gotta use the van. I haven't moved that van in 2 weeks.
So that'd be 55. We're back up to what you call 55.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Oh no, it's grand, but it's raining. Just constant rain now. And another storm coming in from the Atlantic, so we'll just have the electricity fixed up, and we might get another blast of it.
I'm surprised. Usually we get an ice storm, we usually lose power, but we didn't lose power. So.
Yeah. WatchCall said they're scrapping on fly. I guess I could bring it into the house, but really don't think that's a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Don't be bringing acid into the house.
No.
You'll start noticing everything in the house starting to rust.
We just yelled at him about a respirator and all that crap. Now he wants to kill his cats. I don't get it.
He was joking now. He said laugh out loud at the end, so he was joking. He wasn't being serious. Before everyone goes picking on him.
Yeah, I ended up getting a crap load of these mid-grade boards yesterday. Or the day before. Look at all the crap on these things. Even those things are huge.
Yeah, they're nice big reels.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I have so many of these. I don't know if it's worth my time to sit here and break all this stuff off.
Well, them big copper reels, they're easy enough to get the copper off them, like.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, I just have so much of this mid-grade stuff, and it's heavy. like to sell this, it's like $1.30.
Yes.
Is what I get for this. Now the question is, can I make $1.30 by taking, 3 pieces of aluminum off, take the copper out of these, and throw these 3 in my motor bucket? No. And then I can still sell the board as a mid-grade board, but
yeah. Don't scrap with Texas. Enjoy your day at work, and hope you get to do a bit of scrapping later on when you get finished.
Have a good one. I was hoping HH was leaving. I saw it later. I didn't look up.
Poor HH.
Ain't no poor nothing.
Hey, Homestead Scrapper, welcome in. Good to see you. Do a test, Mike.
I don't like tests. That's why I quit school at 10th grade.
What you want to do is send one of them boards to Shark Scrapper. Let him do it all out there, and he'll be able to work out down to the last cent what value and how long it took and stuff like that. Now, I know you get it done quicker than he'd get it done, So you'd have to, whatever time he says, you'd take it down a bit.
Yeah, he'll charge me for that, though.
We can pick on Shark when he's not here, you see.
Wait till he moves. I will be making a trip.
He'll be doing a video someday, and there'll be a knock on the shed, and who will be outside but Mike.
Now I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to stand right at the same line where it says, "Welcome to Asheville, North Carolina." Not that big a town. I'll find his ass.
I'm going to switch over to YouTube. Facebook isn't acting right. Okay, switch over to Facebook. Or YouTube, sorry. I've never leave unless I die, which can happen at any time.
Hold on a minute. Bye. You're done. I talked to the man. And then those medical machines had those toroids in them.
Toroids, yeah, donuts.
So I have, I think, 4 or 5 that are just the bottom part, like the power supply deal, which is fine. That's really easy to take apart. But the top piece, man, forget it. I can't do it. Who told me to do a test? Homestead?
Homestead Scrapper.
Hey, Homestead, that place never called me back. Got back with me, email, phone call, nothing. So, and I talked to Chris at Board Sort, and he said they actually scammed him on some RAM at one point. So, I don't know. Maybe you just got lucky. But I have got no return from them at all, so I don't get it. What if I hurt my hand trying to get these off? Why am I so big?
Mike, if you're praying for a lottery win, meet God halfway and buy a ticket.
No, I won $50 on a scratch off yesterday, so that's already gone. Get toroids from medical devices. Why am I big?
I just thought I'd leave you big for a while to see how long it'd take you to cop on that you're big.
I don't care. I'm glad you came live because I was going to go live today. Now I don't have to.
You can go live after me, you see.
I appreciate it. No, I'm not going live now. Haven't beaten me back either, so I'm just saying. Yeah, Chris said they're kind of shady, so I don't know. I don't know. But, I don't mind trying to give new people a shot, but that was the same thing. There was a place in Florida that bought tantalums, and you email them the one time, and it's like, oh yeah, no minimum amount, none of that crap. Right. And then you email them, when you want to send them stuff, and they don't answer you. So.
Yeah, I know. I think Shark was trying to get in touch with them, and someone else was trying to get in touch with them. I don't know what their game was. They never came back to a lot of people. So I don't know if they actually still exist doing it or what the story is.
The thing was, they had a big website,
Yeah.
I mean, they had like a Board Sort website, with all this different things they bought. I don't know.
Anyway, that's why I made it over to YouTube.
too hard.
Take a rest there, Mike.
I get out of bed at like 9 or 8:30. I've only been out of bed. I've only been awake for like an hour and a half.
You haven't even had your breakfast yet. Look at it there beside you.
No, I ate my banana, but I still got my yogurt, my a little bit of orange. And I even got a real spoon. I found it on the floor. That's a true scrapper right there. True scrapper. Technically, I can still sell this as a mid-grade board, even though I took all that crap off of it.
Dan is saying happy Sunday to us. Yeah, Dan, I didn't even bother changing the title from Scrap Sunday. I just let it go. I just said I'd confuse everyone. They'll be all looking at it and go, what day? So everyone else will think today is Sunday, so they think tomorrow is Monday and Tuesday, stuff like that, you know?
Well, this is now worth 52 cents instead of $1.33.
So what is the rest of the stuff worth then?
No.
Well, what you get for the motors as they are then, without breaking them down any further.
I think motors are like 20 cents.
So if you weigh them up, then you'll be able to see. And your bit of aluminium.
Oh, I didn't take any.
Have you used all the relish up yet, Mike? I see.
No, I'm saving.
Scrapper was on about it there.
I'm saving it. I'm rationing it. So that's like 60. What did I say it was? 55 or something?
Yeah.
I told you to say 65. And then these three I'll knock off, I don't know, third of a pound, quarter of a pound for the little.
Oh, it's not just screw them off.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to get around it now.
Okay.
See my paper. Can't read upside down.
You had 65 and you had 55, wasn't it?
That's $1.10 for everything so far. So I'm actually losing 30 cents.
Yeah, so don't break them down.
Don't bring them down.
There you go. Don't break them down.
But the problem with them, I mean, I don't mind them, but they're so damn bulky because of your capacitors and everything, you know, they stick up. So you can't really pack them in a tote good. And I've got problems and situations. So, but no, all my boards, I take these off all the boards.
Yeah. So you can get a bit of copper out of them, so there you go. They're straightforward to get out.
Then I get I get a lot of these, but you know they have the thick copper.
Yes.
So you know, I mean these I can just hit them with a hammer and they'll fall off. But I get tons of these. The other ones, that real fine angel hair crap that you play with.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Not me, buddy.
I was waiting for you to say that. Where are they? I usually have some of them lying around me here, but I don't seem to have any left at the moment to do.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, I don't seem to have any there at all.
Nobody got time for that. Oh. Let's see if I can. Tell me you want a break. What's the secret?
You get the bigger hammer and just drop it on. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
You make me, that would make Ian Matthews so proud to see that being used.
I got big hammers. I don't like to use hammers because it makes messes. That's the only reason. I hate cleaning up a bigger mess than I already made.
That's the worst of micro scrapping, is the cleaning up afterwards.
Yep. So I don't like to do it.
What was it in the last time Ian Matthews put a video up? Is there an easy way of doing these? And I think Dan from K&D put up how he scraps out the stuff. I just said, do what Mike says to do, put it in the shred. The easiest way to
Oh, you know what? I actually scrapped out one of them George Foreman grills.
Did you, yeah?
Yeah, I think it was last week or something I did it. Yeah. I did actually scrap one of them out.
Angel here, I don't think I'm going to connect with it. When you're bored scrapping on the fly, you can start scrapping them out. Put them in a bucket, and whenever you're bored, start doing them. There you go.
There's the plates for them.
Yes. Your plates look a lot cleaner than Ian Matthews' plates looked.
Well, us Americans take pride in our stuff.
Hey, Mr. James. Yeah, we're using. I found the Back to the Future device in the shed when I was scrapping out, so I'm able to go back in time, and this is Sunday now again. Hey, Scrap and Junk, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Everyone must be waking up in America now. See, this is the time to go live for America. Oh, I've got Mike's best friend in the basement.
The biggest boob in the world, right there. Where's your hot wife? I'd rather talk to her.
She just went to work.
Really?
Somebody's got to bring home the bacon.
Hey, he's like a child, you see. When he gets her gone, he's able to do his own thing. He gets onto YouTube and he's doing whatever he wants to do.
What time is it over there where you're at?
Who, me?
Chris.
Oh, Chris.
It is just a second. I just gotta shut this off
right
here.
Is your brain working slow?
It is 8:24.
The strip clubs are open that early there?
Oh, I'm gonna tell her you said that. She's been trying to warm up to you, but that's not gonna help.
I like the way you said she's trying to warm up to him.
It's funny because like I'll have Mike on live or something, and then she'll just look. She goes, "Who the hell is that?" I said, "That's E-Waste Mike," and he's like, "Oh, he sounds like an asshole." And I said, "Yeah, he is an asshole."
I am an asshole.
I gotta find the StreamYard again.
I need to sweep under this workbench because there's a shitload of copper in there. There you go.
There's a little ball of copper. What have you as your background? 19.
Oh, that's just a truck that was for sale here locally that I wish I had an extra 15 grand to buy.
I thought you were advertising it. That you were selling it or something.
Oh, no, I would never sell that. Look at all the scrap you could dump out of that thing.
How is your scrap business going for you at the moment?
I'm hoping it's going to start going better today because it's going to be warm enough to go out and do some work. But I got a lot of appliances out there I need to scrap out, and tomorrow I'm going to take a run into the scrap yard, and then I've got a bunch in town that I'm going to scrap while I'm in town, and then just take them to the scrap yard instead of hauling them all the way back here.
Okay.
Just stoves and stuff like that.
Yeah. So when you say scrap out, you like if there's motors, is it you cut out any motors or what will you do?
Yeah, like I think there's a couple of ovens and then there's a bunch of washers and dryers and stuff. So I'll just tear all the wiring and the goodies out of them and then chuck them.
Okay. Hey, scrap it all. There's your buddy. HH and Scrap It All and them boys go live at like 2 o'clock in the morning my time. Like, what sort of time is that to be going live at?
You're not missing nothing, so don't worry.
Nice chunk, is a nice chunk. Scrap It All and HH live at 2 a.m. in the morning my time. Like, Christ, have you no consideration for us?
Well, I'm telling you, I get up at noon to watch yours on Sunday.
Noon. we have half a day's work finished by noon, and you're just getting out of bed.
The problem is, I don't know if you've noticed this, but you guys take all of the good slots and you leave us the shit.
What do you mean we take all the good slots?
My tube buddy tells me that Sunday mornings and afternoons are the best time to reach scrappers, but I can't get in there at all.
Right, I go. Watchdog goes at 7 p.m. my time, Shark. So there's a slot there from 6 to 7 available, which is what.
I'm not getting up at 11 on a Sunday.
I was thinking it would be great sometime for one Sunday if we all had just a full day of just scrappers going live.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be exciting?
Yeah, so you could get it from like whatever time in the morning. We could have someone live and then carry on the way through for 24 hours and see could we get enough scrappers live to do a full 24-hour scrap.
Can you imagine the draw for all of YouTube? They'd just be flocking to us.
Hell, I could do a 12-hour stream myself.
Yeah, you used to do 12-hour streams or longer when you were trying to get your hours up a couple of years ago.
Yep, I used to do like 8 hours of just scrapping. And then when I used to do my gaming channel, that was 13, 14, 15 hours. But YouTube cut you off at like 12 or 13.
That's right. You had to redo it again. They had to reload.
Yeah. Which I didn't, I never reloaded it. That was... The best part of their live stream is Scrap It Off. Everybody else in there, idiots.
Wow, all of a sudden things have changed.
I love Scrap It Off.
My hot wife's an idiot now.
Oh!
He's and
a stripper. Don't forget the stripper.
Well, unfortunately, I don't even think there's a strip joint within 5 hours of us.
Oh, what the
fuck? That's a hell of a
commute. You're living out there if there's no strip joint near you.
Well, I know. We just got to go to the Legion.
Where all the pensioners go, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't you use the one stop sign in your town as a strip club?
I scrapped that stop sign.
Oh, here's the other member of the late night crew, huh?
Yeah. That's right, everybody. I know she is the star Scrap It All. But
so are you doing them lives now yourself, Nice Junk and Scrap It All? Are you doing them regularly, them lives now, or is it just whenever you feel like it?
I think we're gonna do them. We're gonna try and do them at least through the winter until everybody gets too busy or something.
Yeah, no, just so people know that you're live and stuff like that. Because as I said, it's only the next morning I woke up and I seen you were live, and that's when I put the comment. Oh yeah, I go live when I'm asleep.
Yeah, well, we don't want too many people seeing it.
It's for a select few only, is it?
Well, until we figure out what we're doing, yeah.
But sure, no one knows what they're doing. All you do is talk rubbish. That's all we all do. We all just talk rubbish about scrap and what we're up to and what's going on, and that's it. And if people like it, they'll listen to it. If they don't, they'll find something else to watch.
Yeah, we're trying to get polished up like Shark with fancy like screen grabs and stuff.
Shark has the time to sit back and learn all this stuff. When you have his wealth and you've already the king of the scrappers. So he has it all there, and he can sit back and he can spend a couple of hours learning all this. Where I have to go to work, and E-Waste Wyke is out there trying to get his bread together, and you're trying to do your job. It's all right for these people that are retired.
Yeah. They go out and
Have you
street
noticed-
scrap
have you
once a
noticed-
week.
Have you noticed how we're having to go with Shark when he's not here? It's like, you know,
He's probably here. He's just watching and seething.
yeah, he's going, I'll get you next Sunday. I'll teach you.
So these guys are trying to be like Shark, and the morons can't even figure out how to moderate people.
Hey, we figured out. Are you just upset that you're not a moderator?
I don't want to be a moderator because I would knock everybody that wasn't off that motherfucker.
You're
Yeah, Mike could go, I'll just ban everyone. And you'd be all looking, you go, how come there's only 2 people in here now?
You'd be sitting here going like, oh, there's 10 people. There's only 3 people.
Yeah.
There's only one person in the chat, and it's me.
Yeah, Jack gets very quiet all of a sudden. Mike is just blocking them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's his way.
Yep.
How is your business going of removing the gas from the refrigerators? Are you still doing a bit?
Yeah, I'm still doing it. You just can't do it if it's colder than like 6 degrees or something like that.
Okay.
And until I get power and heat in the shop, they'll just sit there. But I got everything done on the last little warm up when it got above 0. So I got like 2 fridges and an air conditioner to do.
Watch called Red Light, welcome in. Homestead Scrapper said, I can't go live. I'm too ugly to go live. Have you not looked at these 3 faces here?
Yeah. I didn't know there was a prerequisite.
I don't think there's any supermodels here.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna start getting light here. We're getting light by 9 a.m. now, so that's nice to.
We're bright at I think it's about 8:15, so it's good. And we're getting dark now around. It used to be getting dark around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Now I think it's nearly 4:30, going on nearly 4:45 before it starts getting dark. So it's good. You can see these stretching out, and in another month and a half, or about another 6 weeks, 7 weeks, the time changes. So all of a sudden you have longer hours again.
Oh yeah, I'm happy we don't change time.
Yeah, you see, you're still on the normal time. We changed time for winter saving time or whatever it's called. So that means we lost an hour in the evening to give us a bit better, brighter mornings, you know?
Yeah, we used to do that when I lived in Ontario, but when I moved here, they just don't. They've never changed since I've lived here. That's 20-something.
Yeah, I prefer if they didn't change it either. Just leave it as it is, and that's it. And this going forward and back for an hour, I can understand it donkey years ago when it was for the farmers and stuff like that, where they got an extra hour in the evening to do stuff on the farms and the land. But nowadays, it's all big, massive processing plants. So everything is grown in greenhouses and stuff like that. So you don't really have that much needing the extra hour in the evening, you know?
Yeah.
And you have so much artificial light now everywhere in sheds and stuff like that. So you don't really need that extra hour.
It's not like you're getting an extra hour. It's just
you are getting a bit of more daylight time, but they're losing it in the morning. You're getting more in the evening, you know.
What I read was that it all happened during wartime because of the gas in Europe. Like people were going through too much gas. Keep getting their lights on, so they changed it so that there would be less usage of energy.
Yeah, let me have a look and see, when did daylight saving time start? When did daylight?
I can't believe you do that as soon as Irish isn't looking.
Yeah. See, that's what he do something like that to me because he knows I'm googling something. So I don't know why he's that. What? I'll have to go back.
Sure, he was doing it to me.
I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back on the YouTube site and have a look and see what he done.
There, that's what he's done right there.
Okay.
Exactly that. I have a shirt on. I like the way you think I have pants, man.
Oh, you see, you are. See, you're kind of correct because it came into. It started in 1916, So that was wasn't that in World War One times?
Yeah, and I guess back then, like resources were scarce because of the war and preparations and all that. So that was what I had read years ago, anyhow.
Yeah. I all thought it was to do with farming and stuff like that.
I think in North America it was.
Okay. Yeah, but they're on about it in Europe at the moment to just leave it as it is and not be doing it. But we'll see if that ever does become a thing.
Yeah.
Watch, I'll put a link in there, Parknest, for anyone who wants to see what the story with daylight saving time is. You know, I like the way the mic has no guard. I can see Shark now like having a heart attack. No guard, no gloves, and I presume no goggles.
Well, he was giving Adam shit for breathing in fumes, but it's all right if you take a half a disc in the face.
I'll have to see now. Has he got goggles on?
What'd you say, bitch?
We were saying that Shark could be having a heart attack. No guard, no gloves, and I presume no goggles. Don't be putting them on now.
Putting them on now, yeah.
Don't be putting them on now.
Oh.
Up at the top of the tent.
I am an experienced scrapper. I know better. I just don't care. I'm on a death mission.
Oh, that's right. This is the year you're going to die.
Right.
Well, that was kind of pointless to get that shop all set up then.
Well, it gives me something to do until then. If not, I would just sit in the house and be a big turd like you.
Yeah. Soon I'll go outside.
No, I can't work with gloves, man. Gloves just can't do it.
I can't either, but I have lots.
But the only thing is, it's harder to work with no fingers.
Well, then I just
not really, because with robotic.
Yeah, but see, if I don't have no fingers, then I just collect a disability check. Then I will sit in the house and just giggle every month when my check goes in the bank.
You can get anything 3D printed now. I just get new robotic hands.
There you go.
Ralph will have to 3D print him some hands, seeing he loves them.
Yeah.
Right,
Ralph loves them. He would.
Yeah, Ralph would print him some hands.
He'd probably give it an extra big middle finger too.
Oh boy. I'm excited now.
Mike has a best friend with a question mark.
Oh yes,
yeah. Ralph and Mike are best friends.
No, I'm Mike's best friend. Can't you read my label down there?
You want to be Mike's best friend.
BFFs forever.
Yeah, you want to be Mike's best friend, but Mike isn't accepting it.
He will. You just gotta wear him down.
Yeah, just to make Scrap It All happy, because I love Scrap It All. See, I got my little apron on.
See, I told you were projecting the love for Scrap It All.
There you go. Look, Ralph is there. Need a hand?
I love Ralph more, though.
Well, if you looked at, was it Ian Matthews' video where he put on his leather apron the last day and a nice cut across his belly part? I'd say that was a grinder incident. Hey, D-Mac, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you, too. Are you allowed to say it when you're going into the last week of January? I think the Happy New Years are finished now. But Happy New Year.
Parknest got it right. Except for the 40-something.
What's that? The latest awards has gone from a 40-year-old man from Michigan who managed to rule that from that. He's scrapping the coil with binder, no guard.
Are you happy?
Yep.
That's more like it.
Parky's just going for best friend award, saying he's a 40-something.
Already fogged up. That's why I don't wear that shit. There you go.
Start the body tomorrow today.
Your arms are not protected very well.
Listen, mother. I got on my board sword hoodie, so my arms are covered up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think you're well protected there now, Mike. I would give you the safety award. You will get
I can't
you
even
would
move my fingers with damn gloves.
the Shark Safety Award goes to Mike today, except for no guard on the grinder.
Yeah, that's well, he's made it this far, really. Like that's like those guys that drink and drive all the time and they say, but I'm better at driving drunk than I am sober.
Yeah. Yeah, I drive better when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Oh, now he's got something to say. Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he was going to come and yell about him drinking and grinding.
Oh, he's put the guard on.
Yay!
Yeah, Mike, that's it. Just leave the guard beside it. It'll be close enough.
It's there in case safety people stop by.
No, just grab the guard if you see anything flying off and put it in front of your face.
I was working with this one guy and they told us we had to chain our trucks up to get up this hill, and they said it was mandatory. And this guy he says, "Oh, I'm not gonna chain up. I can make it up there, no problem." And he gets almost to the top and he slides backward and he flips his trailer over in the ditch. It was full of diesel fuel. And then his truck flips over. And so before the safety guy gets there, he's like, "Quick, help me put these chains on." As the truck's flipped over, he goes, "It'll be easy." I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to know that they can see the track."
Yeah, put them on afterwards.
Yeah.
Can't do with the gloves.
Oh, you're right. Nice junk. His beard should be in a net.
And scrapping on the fly, I didn't care about your stupid message because I was watching it, idiot.
You know, I hope his beard doesn't get caught up in that wheel.
Give himself a shave.
I've never had any of those toroids. The only ones I've ever got are those ones that are...
Look at him doing his nails. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. When they're coated in resin, are the only ones I've ever got.
What did you think? Say, goggles are a must. I almost got blinded by scrapping golden probe needles. They had a brass spring in them, and one of them suckers flew right in my eye. Yeah,
That's why God gave you two eyes in case one gets messed up.
I just got to say that being blinded by brass is a shame, but if you got blinded by the gold, that wouldn't be so bad. Like, you know, if you got to be blinded by, might as well be by gold. Yeah, GoldenEye. That's probably how that happened. James Bond was scrapping out some gold.
GoldenEye.
Oh man. Well, I think I probably have to get doing something soon. The sun's starting to come out.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Bye. So that all comes off in tiny little bits.
Yeah, when you cut both ends of it, dumbass.
Are you talking to Irish?
You see how nice I was when I came up here, and then this jackass pops up and looks totally different.
Hey, Bush Dog, welcome in.
So it's all his fault.
Usually is.
Yeah.
What's up, Bush Dog?
What kind of weight do you get off of that?
I don't know. Take one apart, get off your fat lazy ass, and find out.
I've never even seen one.
What do you mean you've never seen a torch? Have you never taken an amplifier apart?
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. They're the only ones I've ever got are like in a resin-filled. Like there's all this resin. I tried smashing it all off with a hammer. I couldn't get it.
These are just shred.
Hey, Christopher.
Put them in the bucket.
So yeah, I don't know. I had another a really nice amplifier, but I gave it to the Fix-It guy because it was like a $1,400 amplifier. So.
The Fix-It guy.
Rick's Fix-It.
The Fix-It guy.
I give him lots of stuff that's still good.
You probably get almost well for this one here because it's double layered. You know, there's another layer under it. You probably get almost You almost get a pound out of it, probably.
Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah. And it's pretty thick copper.
The one I did, I got some little bits of copper off it, but I finally just gave up and took it in as a copper motor, I think, or something, transformer.
That's because you're a lazy fat pig.
It's true. But I do take offense to you say my fat ass because, like, I can't even keep my pants up. It's my gut that's fat.
Yeah,
I got that same problem. I got a big belly and no ass.
Yeah, your trousers keep falling down, get pushed down by your belly.
And I'm not even a damn Canuck, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Scrapping the Fly said, I tell you, a grinding disc does not feel good when they explode. No, if they see grinding discs explode and bits flying around your head, it's not very good. It's not a good feeling.
No.
Actually, this apron's kind of warm. But I put it
See,
on.
you're like Ian now. You put on the apron to keep warm.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me be like Ian.
Hey, that
All
happened
right.
to one part. Do you remember that T-shirt you're on?
I still have that T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hang it on the wall here.
All right, well, you guys have a good day. I'll keep this on, but I got to get going.
I'll be soon finishing up anyhow, but
Oh,
thanks
okay.
for being up and enjoy your day and try and go out and get some scrapping done and make some money.
I'm good. It's
Sorry.
minus 11 now. It was minus 22 last night when I.
Oh, well, it's T-shirt weather, so.
Yeah. Minus 5 for the high. I can't wait.
Yeah, you'll be out in your shorts then.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody in chat. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at
Bye.
the chat. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm going to change my name.
Don't you ever make promises you can't keep.
See you later.
Bush Dog is about to start his second coffee. There you go.
What was
Give me a
that?
second. I just want to get the. I want to show everyone the powder I've got for doing my incineration.
Yeah. All that big stuff you had scrapping on the fly, and they're only single layer toroids in those? Really? Shocking. This came out of a little medical thing, and it's got like two on it.
Oh. So there we go. This is what I've been working on for the last couple of evenings. I've been incinerating chips, and I've ended up with all this very fine powder that needs just to have the. I've ordered a big magnet, believe it or not, and all the magnets I have in the place. So I ordered one of them big fishing magnets that you can buy. And hopefully that will take out all the bits of metal that's in there, and I'll be able to get this into the acid in and see if there's any gold in there. That's the plan. Ooh. So yeah, so that's just all from a few, I think about a half a pound of ram chips, maybe a bit more, maybe a pound of ram chip.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
Maybe, but we'll see. And there's a bit more here. So what I was doing was I was just experimenting with a magnet, just a normal magnet. And you can see the magnet holds onto all them bits of metal. So
Oh, yeah.
I've ordered a bigger magnet to do it. Very fine powder, so you have to wear some sort of dust mask or even one of them respirators to make sure you're not inhaling any of that stuff.
Maybe scrapping on the fly will ship you his because you don't need it.
Or I'll scrapping on the fly.
Mr. G's, I'm always working when I'm on these panels because I don't really want to deal with these people. So gives me something to do.
No, Mike is always working. He's the only one that comes up on the panels that actually does any work. Everyone else, the rest of us is just sitting around talking.
Yeah. You know, in my video yesterday, I said I was going to end the day at 3 o'clock. I was out here till 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been out here kind of late lately.
I didn't see. No, I got no notification that you were live last night.
No, my video
Oh, sorry.
that you didn't watch.
I thought you were saying no, but I thought you were saying you were live for.
In the video that you didn't watch.
Yeah, well, you weren't live. Your video wasn't 5 hours long.
No.
No.
You still didn't watch it, so.
Because I only got my power back, you.
This guy didn't have his power, but he was on Shark's live stream the other day with no power. That's bullshit. I called you out on your power thing too. So
I was on my phone, which had battery as life left.
Yeah, go watch that video. I called you out on your power thing too.
Did you? I didn't see. I didn't because I.
Well, no, because you didn't watch my freaking video.
I'll have to go watch the video.
As soon as that power came on, you should have been running to the computer. Get my mic upload. First thing people do.
I have to catch up on all the videos because I've seen Shark put a video out yesterday as well. That came up.
Yeah, don't watch that one. That was kind of stupid. You can skip that one.
I don't think Ian Matthews put one out, did he?
The last one I saw was the thing where he was trying to get that heat element off.
Yeah, that was the last one I seen. I don't think he put one out since then, did he? No, that was the last one. Is there an easier way to remove these? Was his last one. No. 2 days ago, yeah, that was it. That was Sunday morning. He put that out.
Yeah. With his 100-day cough.
He wasn't too bad on Sharks. He wasn't coughing and spluttering.
Yeah.
He was getting better.
But you know, I've noticed like if I go from the house, like in the house, I'm fine. If I come in here, just that little trip from the house to the garage, I start coughing. Because it's a difference in the air.
Yes,
And when you only got one freaking lung, it sucks. Oh, you busy? I wish I could do it full time. You can do it full time. You just got to quit your real job if you have one.
Yeah, well, even if you haven't got a real job, is to find all the scraps. You're lucky enough your scrapyard will sell you stuff. Over here, the scrapyards won't sell you anything, so I couldn't go in and buy computers off the scrapyard. If I could, I'd probably try it, but they wouldn't. Any scrapyard I've tried, they won't sell you anything. So it's tough. You can't do that. Anyone else buy from their scrapyard in the chat? Anyone else able to their scrapyard sell them stuff? I'm alive. I'm being lazy at work. So safety. So safety. I transform from my yard. So nice jump right from his yard. Scrapyard has never asked his yard. Do you try and see what they do? They might sell you some stuff. Because you buy motors now off your yard and you buy your e-waste, do you, Mike? That's what you buy.
I buy e-waste. I buy motors. I buy spools of wire. I buy ACE air conditioning units. And I can pretty much go in there and just say how much you want for that, and they'll sell it to me.
Okay.
But there's like 4 or 5 things I go in there on the normal and buy.
Yeah, so if you have a busy week of picking stuff up from other people, you don't have to buy anything. If you have a quiet week, you can go to the scrapyard and buy stuff.
Right.
Watch call saying G-Mac, he had no power cuts, but he has no water. We had power cuts, but we had water. Homestead scrapper, I get seal units, mixed boards, ACs, and wire from the yard. Okay, so when you say wire, they sell you insulated wire, and then do you strip it out and sell it back to them then again? Yeah, try your yard, scrap it all for e-waste. You might be lucky they'll sell it to you just a bit above what they paid for it, and then you can break it down and maybe make more from it.
Yeah, it's usually half of whatever they pay for it, because like they buy breakage,
Yeah.
Like all my computers and stuff, that's all considered breakage to them. So that's 14 cents a pound. So I pay 28 cents a pound for all the computers and everything. They buy it as breakage and they sell it to me. And
Yeah.
but I don't complain because I get so much free stuff from the yard. Like my yard manager, he gave me those 2 real big motors. I broke those down because he knows it's coming back as clean copper, and so they're gonna make more money on it anyway. But my yard manager is really cool. And like I said, he always bumps me up 10, 15 cents a pound on copper and stuff. So. But it's funny because I walk in the scrapyard and my buddy, I'll put everything on the carts and he'll sit there and push it up to the scale and they'll weigh it. I go in the office and sit and talk to the cashier and the yard manager, and then I come out and I walk around the whole warehouse and see what's in all the boxes, see what I can grab. All those other scrappers, they're like, "Who's that guy?" And they all sell him. Just let him go. Don't mess with Mike. Don't say a word to him.
Yeah, just let him wander down there and don't go near him.
Sometimes I take my little badge with me, and then it really starts. Okay, licensed junk dealer. I'll put that on, and I'll walk in there. They back up.
Is it ever went from house to house to ask for scrap, but people just throw their e-waste into the landfill bin? Yeah, some people just still don't want to give you stuff. Some people are afraid you'll make money off something, even though they were going to throw it out anyhow. And if they think that you're going to make some money off it, they just, I don't want him making money off it.
And my benefit is, my scrapyard has 2 yards, so I have 2 yards I can go and pick from. So I mean, as long as I have cash and space, I can pile it up forever. So I don't have to depend on the 1 yard.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it good. But yeah, the yard that's further out, it's about 18 miles away or 16 miles away. He called me yesterday. He's like, I got about 2,400 pounds of e-waste, and then I have like 500 or 600 pounds of just odds and ends miscellaneous stuff. I want you to see if you want. Well, I'm going to take it.
Yeah. Well, same as Mr. G's is saying there. Scrapyards here locally, they only pay shred price for e-waste. So again, I was saying to one of them, look at your buying for shred price. If I give you double what you paid, would you sell it back to me? And they said no. No.
Yeah, and like my spools of wire that I buy from the scrapyard, they sell it to me for what they pay for it. They make no money on it because he knows it's going to come back as bare bright, Yeah. So they'll make their money there. So yeah, he just gives me whatever they paid for it. I mean, some of it's expensive, the thicker gauge stuff. I pay like $2.45 a pound for. But right now, bare bright's $3.15, and I just run it through my stripper and be done with it. The stripper works well. I dumped this 3 times yesterday. So, but I mean, as long as you have a good rapport with your yard. I mean, I go in there and act like an asshole, but I've done that for years.
Well, see, they're used to you doing that.
They already know who I am. Yeah.
Yeah, they expect that. If you weren't doing that, they'd be saying, "What's wrong with Mike?"
Yep. But you get a good report. Even like board sort, I give Chris a bunch of crap, but whenever I have a question or something, I'll send him a picture or something, and he's right back with me, And he'll tell me, we'll do this and get, you get more money for it. So, but yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, they're all, it does help out. This is great for skips. I got a new mountain bike stereo. So yeah, it's just I mean, I see guys at the scrapyard, and they're just total idiots. Like all of you. Can I take these damn glasses off now?
Yeah, you can take them off now.
God.
Homestead scrap. Lately, I've had to call Chris out in Mike's live streams to get an answer.
Yeah. But see, what I do is because I have his cell phone number, so I hit him on the cell phone. Then like yesterday when that my one scrapper guy was looking at all those boards I told you about. He sent me a picture of him. Well, he sent him on Messenger. So I have Chris on Messenger, so I sent the picture to him, and I said, I said these would be high telecom minus the battery, and I said, how much do you think these weigh? So, 2 hours later, I'm waiting, so I went on his cell phone. I said, hey, numbnuts, check your Messenger. But then he said, I don't really check my Messenger that much, but he,
Do
gave me
you not use WhatsApp over there much? Do you?
the what?
WhatsApp.
No.
WhatsApp is big over here. It's just like instant message. You just take a picture, WhatsApp it to someone, and it just comes up on their phone straight away. And
I ain't
it's
got time
not
for
the messenger.
I asked if he would sell me a ton of mobile phones, but they wouldn't sell me. I'm thinking about opening an e-waste. Man, Mr. G's, I had was it last summer? I went to the scrapyard and they had a half a Gaylord box full of cell phones that came from the police impound, the local police impound. So I got all those. They said you just got to make sure that they get destroyed. So they all went to board sort, so they all got to say, who the hell is Frank Farron?
I don't know. I'm just about to Google that. I just seen that coming up, and I was there. Who the hell is Frank Farron?
I don't know who that is.
A German singer and record producer.
Oh, well, rest in peace. I never heard of that name.
Harkness, you have the most obscure information in the world. He was 82. He died 2 hours ago, did he? Or 3 hours ago.
Oh, was Parky holding his hand or what that he knows?
He was involved with Boney M and Milli Vanilli. So there you go.
Yeah, that tells me nothing.
There you go. He created Boney M. There you go. Harkness has it. So I wouldn't know that at all. Steve Harkness is a mind of information.
Yes. I like these double ones, but man, they're a pain to get out of the donut if you don't cut them.
I should have my big bag of M&Ms to get through.
That was from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, they're like a big bag. They're like, what size bag are they? They're a kg, I think. Yeah, 1 kg of M&Ms.
You didn't send Shark any?
No. He gave away my crisps that I sent him. So there you go.
I got it up. See that?
The double one.
The double one. Now I just gotta clean all this crap off of it.
Harkness Bible. No, I think he's called Parker Wiki. Or Wiki Parker. Did you go to Parker? No, I didn't. I got them in Tesco. No, was it Tesco? They were on might have been Tesco.
Costco. So no work today?
No, today's my day off.
Oh.
It used to be Monday in the old job, Tuesday in the new job.
Oh. See, I don't know if I'll mess with that copper there though, because it's in that tape.
Yeah.
Just depends on how bored I am. But yeah, my yard now, they want everything clean. You gotta take all that little rope and all that crap off the motor wire. Yeah, see, this is like doubled up, so I think we'll just,
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I think we'll just throw that away.
Scrap it all and melt that copper.
Hey, I can't melt it. They don't buy burnt copper here. I do have a nice little collection of copper dust going though. Look at that.
They're from the from sweeping the benches, is it?
Sweeping the floor, yeah. And then I have a crucible, small crucible full that's sitting in my furnace because I was gonna go melt it and then it started snowing, so I couldn't do it. One of my old bosses sent me a thing the other day of a eBay ad. 2-pound copper ingots, selling it for $20. Yeah,
What you call it? Wasn't it? E-Way Spin used to be able to sell the copper that he used to melt and sell it with his E-Way Spin wrote on it, and you'd get like 3 times the price of what copper was from it.
yeah, you can. No, they sell them for like $20. Like when I first started doing melting, like years ago, I did that, and I put like 3 of them on there just for a trial run, and I sold all 3 for $20, 1-pound bricks. Then I had a tragic accident, and I got away from it for a while. I'm gonna probably get back into it.
Tragic accident.
My crucible blew up.
Yeah, well, did you see what Ian done to his one?
I don't know how his shit don't go haywire. I really don't.
Well, like he did manage to burn a hole through the crucible and have fill the actual furnace with aluminium in the bottom. So
yeah.
And then he had to go chiseling it out to get the pipe back in.
Yeah, but when that blew up, I was new to it, and I mean, I bugged the hell out of Ralph. Ralph was a big help, and the problem was I left my crucibles and everything sit outside. So the next day when I went to do it, overnight because it was in the summertime, it made the crucibles have some dampness in them, and when I put that damn thing in there, that thing said boom. That was it.
Hey, Scrap and Junk, do you have to pay for that e-waste from the computer stores, or do they give it to you free? Because I approached the computer store before, and I said, what do you do with all your e-waste? I give it to some company that comes and collects it and whatever. And I said, all right, okay, and they charge them to take it away. And I said, okay, I'll take it away for free. And then he goes, why is there money in it? And I said, well, I to try and get the gold from it. Okay, how much are you going to give me first? I said, you're giving it away for free, or you're paying to get rid of it now.
Right.
And I'm willing to take it away for free, and you want me to pay. He goes, well, there must be something out of it. And I said, well, why don't you go back to the company that's charging you and ask them to pay for it? So that was the way we left. I didn't bother going back to them after that.
Yeah, my one main computer store, I've dealt with this guy for quite a few years now, and he always wanted to get paid for this and paid for that. And it got to the point where I said, look, it's like monitors. I said, monitors are worth nothing. So he always wanted $1 a piece. I said, if I sell, and I took my scale and I showed him. I said, I put a monitor on the scale, and I said, look, this is 6 cents a pound. This monitor is worth 80 cents in scrap. I said, I don't take them apart. So now I get them for free, and he had 1,100 of them. Remember back last winter? I had all those. I had 10 Gaylord boxes full of those things. And I got them all for free. I made like $1,200 on them, because I shredded them all. But actually I made about 1,000 because I had to pay for a U-Haul truck to go pick them up and all that crap. But now I get like power supplies for free off of them. I get monitors for free. I get like the big huge power supplies with the cord for like laptops, but the real thick stuff. Like there's actually for battery backup systems. Now computers, I buy those because all his computers are iSeries. So I give them $3 a piece for a computer, and the lowest iSeries that I'm going to get is $5. So that CPU pays for the computer, and then I buy like the memory off them. I give $10 a pound for memory, stuff like that. Like PCI computers, I get those for free. So me and him worked a lot of stuff out. So
yeah, so like you pay for some, but you're making a lot on the free stuff then.
Right. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, he was like that. He wanted to get paid for everything, and I just had to keep telling him. And I pulled up BoardSort's website one time and showed him. I said, I'm transparent with these people. I said, this is what I make on it, so I can't pay you what I'm making. I said, because it costs me money.
Yeah, and then the time, if you're breaking anything down, then the time involved in breaking it down as well. So D-Mac, we don't have to worry about Ian Matthews coming up because he's at work.
Yeah, he should be at work.
He'll be at work. He won't.
I don't know. He's come up on my live stream sitting at his desk at work. Be careful. Be careful.
when it comes to their e-waste. Most of them don't want to do it. I have one, and they just want to get rid of it. But the downside are monitors and printers. Yeah,
Yep.
I actually picked up during the week. A guy rang me that he used to be doing computer repairs and stuff, and he knows I do this, and he gave me a lot of stuff a while back. And he said, "Oh, I was going through one of my sheds, and I found some more stuff. Do you want it?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'll go down and collect it." So I went down and collected it with like boards and stuff like that, and of course, what was in the middle of it? A printer. And I had to take the printer because I couldn't just say, "Oh yeah, I'll take everything," but I won't take the printer. So I had to take the old printer. So that's sitting in the boot of my car, waiting until I see a skip somewhere and it's going into it.
Yeah, when I first started dealing with the scrapyard, when these guys, when they took it over from the previous owners, because the previous owners wouldn't sell you a rock in the parking lot. But I mean, these guys here, the owner came out, introduced himself, which was his first mistake, and I said, "Hey," "why don't you sell me your e-waste?" And he was like, "Well, what do you mean by e-waste?" I said, "Computers, back then it was computers and cable boxes and cell phones and laptops, He's like, "Well, why wouldn't we?" And I said, "Because that bitch that is here or was here wouldn't sell you nothing." He's like, "Well, that's why she's not here no more." I said, "Well, there you go."
Yeah.
And so what I had to do with both yards, they had 3 at the time. I actually had to go in, have a meeting with them, and sign a physical contract that whatever they put in that box, I had to take. So no matter what it was, monitors, printers, all that crap. Now that I've been doing this for 5 years, and 4 of those years has been every year I signed a new contract with them, and now I'm to the point to where I can take, I don't want all-in-one computers anymore. I don't want printers. I don't want monitors. So I can actually pick through the boxes and tell them, just throw this in your skip, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
So
that's good. So you're not getting any junk that you have to dump again later,
And
JCC, have a good lunch.
Have a good one, JCC. Remember when I moved and I had all those barrels full of motors?
Yes.
And I remember I sold them all back to the
Yeah, you bought them off the yard and you sold them back to the yard.
Yeah. Well, they this is how cool they are. I paid, it was like just a little over $1,000 that I paid, to buy these motors, over a span of time. So I talked to the owner and let him know my situation, and he's like, "Just bring them back." He said, "We'll pay you what you paid for them." So I lost no money. All I lost was, my labor, which I don't really value my time anyway. And when I went there 2 weeks ago, because I bought some motors, and the yard manager came up, he's like, "We still have your other motors." I was like, "What other motors?" This is like 4 months ago. He said, "The ones you brought back." I said, "What do you mean you still have them?" He said, "Well, we just set them in the back for you, so you can pick out of those if you want." So I thought that was pretty cool that they actually put that stuff on the side for me.
Yeah,
and
so
I didn't even know it.
You didn't have to go picking them again; they were already picked for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know they had them, or I would have been just grabbing those. But it was like 3,000 pounds of motors. He said, "Yeah, there's like 3,000 pounds in that box back there." So, now when I grab motors, I'll go back and I'll pull out of that box. He said, "You don't have to buy the whole box." He said, "But I said, "Well, can I just pick through it?" Because it would have been about, I don't know, probably $1,000, well, whatever it was, $1,000, that I have to give him.
That's pretty cool that you can do that with your scrapyard. Here, like, scrapyards won't do anything for you. What was it? This Scrapping on the Fly said is computer stores here won't deal with you unless you have a license. But I think it's more to do with. I know some of the places they won't give you computers if they're whole computers because of the hard drives in them. But some places, because data protection and stuff like that, they want you to be signing a thing to say you're destroying the hard drives and blah blah blah. But I think some places will just sell the boards or sell part computers with no hard drives and laptops without hard drives. I've seen that okay, but I've seen if they have hard drives, they want you to sign like a thing to say that you're going to destroy them.
Yeah, see, I used to have that problem with the yard, but now that they know, what I do with them,
Yeah.
they just throw them all in my box now. They don't even, like,
And
they
I
had
remember the time you picked up from the lawyer's office?
Yeah.
Did you have to sign anything that time to say you were going to destroy the stuff?
Well, back then, because I don't have my business license anymore, but when I first started, I had to, I applied for my business license, and then I had to have, just like Shark, you got to have your liability insurance, and it cost me a fortune, but I had to have that because at the time, like my stepson, and my stepdaughter, they both worked for a lawyer, and they revamped their whole system, so they had like 500 PCs, and so because I was licensed, I had to be licensed to get that stuff. They wouldn't give it to me. So that was, and I had like I had like a medical warehouse. I used to do that, but a lot of places they wanted, somebody that was licensed. So that's the only reason I did it. But now that I'm established with all these people, and it cost me a fortune for the stuff, I just canceled it, and I still have all the same customers. But all I had to do with them is, I just had to send them a certificate of destruction, stating that all this stuff was going to be destroyed and not resold. And part of my business thing with the state was that anything that I got, from scrap e-waste, I could not technically resell it. So if I got say I had a 2 terabyte hard drive and you wanted to buy it from me, technically I couldn't sell it. And the reason is, if I sold that to you and somebody's information was on there and you went and used their credit card numbers and all that stuff, and you got popped, well, they're going to say, oh, it was on this hard drive that I got from eWaste Mike. So now they're going to come back to me. I get a $10,000 fine and lose my license for life for a $10 hard drive. So it's not worth doing. So, I do a lot of I've given probably 150 certificate of destructions. But what you're supposed to do is each item you're supposed to put on that certificate. So the certificate's only this big, there's no way you can fill it. So I used to just put like bulk hard drives, and how many, of each, down the line. And that, that was fine. That was acceptable. But yeah, it's a lot of paperwork when you have to do it, legitly.
Yeah, what's called Everyday Solars had to get her license while for picking up from schools and stuff like that. I'm at the point of considering getting a license. What would be able to collect from local schools? Yeah, that's what Everyday Solars had to get. So she could collect from schools and stuff like that. A license for that. So she was like really just a collector more than an actual scrapper. Right. That license is for.
Yep. It just depends on how deep you want to get into it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was just starting out, so, and I had a bunch of people, but I just had to have the right, they just wanted the right credentials. So, but it worked out. That was okay. I gotta see how much copper I got in this thing, so.
Yeah, just as a matter of interest, in the chat, how many people are doing scrapping as a full-time job? So we say Mike is doing it as a full-time job. I just do it as a hobby. So how many more people there in the chat that are still there do it as a full-time or do it as a hobby? Put down full-time or put down hobby, and we'll see. Just be interested to see how many people are doing it as a full-time living. Well, we'll wait and see how many people participate in the game. Scrap it all as hobby.
H&H.
Part-time BMAC.
£1.50 out of toll rate for H&H.
So H&H, if you're still listening, £1.50 of copper from that. So the only 2 people so far that's taken place in the game is Scrap It All. I think Christopher is a hobby, so it's more hobby at the moment than full-time people doing it.
Yeah,
and I think most scrappers do it as a hobby to start out with for a bit of extra cash, but some people then are able to turn that hobby into a full-time job. Mr. G's is a hobby as well. I suppose it depends how many contacts you make, and all of a sudden you find that the hobby has turned into a job, that you're doing it so many hours a day that it is a job. I'm still listening. Thank you, best friend. Yeah, the hobby can go quickly into a business. But once you go into the business side of it and it's no longer a hobby, you have more hassle to deal with licenses and inspections and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work when you do it as a business. But
supplement income for, that's what it's saying. Supplement income. A lot of people do it as to make a bit of extra income or whatever. That's what most people have it for. What is Scrapman 50 saying? The schools around here have their own IT guys who wipe the hard drives. They then put the computers on the government website for auction. Yeah, I suppose that's where a lot of schools are gone that way because they want another put it up for auction and try and get some more income in. You know?
and if you do it for a living, and if you ain't consistent, you're done.
Yeah.
You got to do
Well,
it.
you have to be doing your pickups when you say you're going to do your pickups and stuff like that. You can't be, letting people down.
Yep. Oh, there's days I regret doing this crap one.
I don't know about that Scrapman 50. Mike buys computers there, and people were saying from, I remember you buying a lot of stuff. People saying, "Oh, you're going to lose money on all that stuff you bought and all this and blah blah blah," and then you turned around and made, was it 3,000 profit on it?
Yeah.
A lot of people who don't buy the stuff and don't know what they're doing will always think you're losing your ass on stuff. But it's if you're just breaking down boards, selling the boards, if you're going to be trying to process it down to the smallest things like I do, then you're not going to make money.
No.
But if you're just getting the boards and selling them to board sort and getting your like what you do, take out the chips, the good Pentium chips and your i-series chips, and you're getting more money than scrap value for them, you're going to make money that way. Hey Loafer, welcome in. Dirt cheap and dirt is actually well, you pick up a lot of stuff free too if you're doing your street scrapping and stuff like that. You're not going to be always buying it.
So if I pay,
Loafer's confused. He said, "I thought today was Tuesday." I said, "No, we have a time travel machine here. We're able to go back in time." Because I had a power cut, Loafer, I couldn't go live on Sunday, so I've done the live now and paused the Sunday live because it was still there waiting to go. So I thought I'd confuse a few people with it.
Yeah, so I did the numbers one day. If I buy a computer for $3, my thing is this: if it's a complete computer, which means CPU, memory, totally everything's there, I'll pay $5 a piece. If there's a CPU and no memory, $3. So if I buy a computer for $5, I make about $10 to $15 per computer. Now that was back when prices were, kind of crappy. So
yeah, so
I'm going to Bitcoin now. Yeah, I haven't done the numbers in a long time, but back then that's and back that was good because when I get computers, I get hundreds at a time. I don't get like 2 or 3. So, and when I go to board sort, everything's a different category. Every board's a different category. So every time I go down there, it's 30 to 45 different categories. And that all adds up. It all adds up.
What's that? Wasn't there a story lately of a random dude getting busted because he had a PC from the FBI or something? The hard drive was left in the PC and had lots of crazy data on it. Don't know if that's true. Again, if you're picking up laptops and PCs, and you start switching them on to check what's on them, and they're connected to the internet, and there's stuff on there that shouldn't be on there, then you're asking for trouble. Just scrap them out. Don't try and resell them. Don't try and connect them up to anything. Just scrap them out.
I bought, I think 2 years ago, I bought 300 servers from the scrapyard. I was just over there unloading some shred, and my scrapyard has these red bins, with wheels on it for like the aluminum and stuff. So the guy, he had 5 of these packed, like over full. He could barely push the damn thing. So I kind of looked, and that's like, back when I was first starting, so I wasn't really sure, and I looked, I said, those are server blades. So I bought all those blades. I think I paid $600. And technically, each server board you get right now is $10.
Okay.
That's the minimum you get for one, $10. After you pull the battery and the heat sinks and all stuff. So I'm going through and I'm started looking at them. They were all from American Airlines. And I did hook one of them up and see all the information, everything was still on there. So every one of those hard drives, I put in a drill press and I drilled holes through them. Just to cover
yourself. Yeah. So
I talked to my my yard manager. I said, all those servers, they all had hard drives. They had 8 hard drives in each server. I said, all these have information on them. I said, you guys cool with me having these? He's like, yeah, we know you'll do the right thing. But I mean, I did. But I didn't have to drill holes in them. I could have took the boards off and threw them in the hard drive with no board pile for board sort. But just one of those things.
Yeah, no, because that's why I get people sometimes sending me emails saying, "Oh, will you give me if you come across a hard drive that's working, can I have it?" And I just reply back to them, I don't even plug in the hard drives to see if they're working; they just get destroyed. Because again, I give a hard drive to someone, as you were saying already, and next thing there's something on there that shouldn't be on there, and next thing they go and report me for it, and I'm the one then that's up in court, even though I had nothing to do with that hard drive. I just picked it up in a scrap pickup or whatever. So I just destroy everything straight away. Drill a hole in the hard drives or take them apart. I just take them apart for the boards and the aluminium and all that sort of stuff. So I completely micro scrap them.
But almost every computer I get has a hard drive in it. Almost every one.
Loafer, does acid wash and destroy the hard drive? I don't think so, but a good big magnet will work for you.
Right. But like now I don't even
throw them in the microwave.
I don't even hook them up now, so I don't care.
Yeah. I don't hook up any hard drives at all. I just destroy them because again, if I wanted a hard drive, they're not the dearest thing to buy in the world. You can buy an external SSD hard drive for 50 quid.
Yep. But now, like my SATA hard drives, I don't even take the boards off of them. I just sell them as a hard drive with the board because.
Yeah, because the value of the boards have gone down.
Yeah. Well, SATA and IDE used to be the same price. They used to be $13 a pound. So now SATA has less components on it than an IDE board because the SATA is the newer stuff. So SATA is like $6 a pound. It's like half price. So I just sell them. And I think Shark did a video on it too. But you actually lose money,
by taking them apart.
Yeah. Like I have eight milk crates there filled with 50 hard drives in each one.
Microwave goes boom. Yeah, well then you get to scrap out the microwave as well. So there you go. It's a win-win. You destroy the hard drive and you get to scrap a microwave. There you go.
Microwave go boom. Microwave go boom.
Was 1986 a good year for anyone in the chat? 1986, I was 11. I can't remember what I was doing when I was 11.
I'm going to go with that.
'86 was, if I remember right, was the Mexican World Cup. The World Cup was held in Mexico in 1986.
You were how old in '86?
I was 11.
I was 38.
You're not that. You were not 38 in '86.
I'm 50. I'm 59.
Yeah, I'm 48.
Wait, did I do that? I did that
You're
wrong.
20. You were 20.
26.
Yeah, you were 26.
Yeah, 26.
You were 26.
I was probably in jail. It's bad. I can't remember when I was 40 what I did. I don't remember how I did yesterday.
I was only 48 years ago. What was I doing for my 40th? I don't know. I can't remember because I don't really care. It's in the past.
Yeah. I'll be 60 years old this year.
It's all about the future, not the past.
Still being an asshole.
I thought Irish was way older than that. Yeah, I look older. I've had a hard life.
That might be copper.
Nice Junk was 20 in 1986.
Now that guy looks like he's like 70. Must be those glasses he wears now.
No, it's when you go bald like me, you always look older when you're bald. So if I put a wig on, I'd be younger looking. Straight away.
Nice Junk's balder than you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why everyone looks older when you're bald. If you put a baseball cap on, you look younger straight away.
Yeah. Copper. I'll take it.
Thanks, Scrapman50. Scrapman50 said I look 64. Yeah, I might look 64.
How did this come out?
Nice chunk is bald by choice. Oh, there we go.
Bald by choice.
I have no choice in the matter. Just ain't there anymore. Dan reckons he's 30. Was you 30 in 86 or are you 30 now, Dan? Which is it?
He ain't 30 now. Ain't no way. That boy's hair is whiter than the snow outside.
No, but he still has it here.
I bet he dyes it.
Dyes it white.
Andy, you dye your hair. And I have so much of this stuff to do. I got like 2 barrels of this stuff.
What is it?
It's just like machinery, electrical connectors.
Oh yeah, for connecting the cables.
Yeah, but I have just so much of this, and I'll probably never.
That's brass, and I presume the connectors are.
Yeah, there's brass, and then inside, there's a copper coil in there, and.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, when am I gonna have time to do this stuff? It's probably gonna all end up going in electrical for a motor box at one point. I have totes and totes of this stuff. Yeah, I don't really deal with the silver contacts though. I got a bunch over there. Yeah, see, take the tape off.
Oh yes.
But that's
What,
it.
do you not like? Does Boardside not buy silver contacts?
By what?
Silver contacts. Will Boardside not buy them?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Dan said he has a doctor's checkup today, so we'll find out how old he really is.
But Dan, you're getting a finger in your butt. Good luck with that, buddy.
There you go, Dan. Something to look forward to today.
Yeah. Little anal probing.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you turn 30.
Yeah. When you turn 30, you get that probing.
Yeah. They make you poop on a stick and all that crap.
Bald is classified as sexy. Jesus, I don't know about that one. I thought it was if you had the grey hair, the George Clooney look. The hair like Dan, the grey hair is the people, the silver fox look.
The distinguished look. See, I'm getting all that white in my beard. See my beard getting all white?
Yeah, yeah. That silver fox, they call it. I think that's what the women are looking for.
That's called aluminum dust.
So I'll get a grey wig. I'll just get a grey wig.
That's aluminum dust. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
That's too much information, Dan. Aluminium fox. Yeah, that's what we call it. An aluminium fox.
Here we go. One day I'll be a real scrapper.
One day you will be as good as Jack Scrapper. One day if you keep working at it. You just need to keep working at it, and you will be as good as him.
Really? I need a bigger belly though. It might be a little. We might even check it. Hold on a minute. I'm pissed off if it is. Woo! There's about to be some trouble.
It's copper.
It is copper. But copper. See, that came out of that little spool.
What does it weigh, Mike, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, let's just check that out. Let me take my badge. I take my badge over here. Put it over here so I don't lose it. Going to the scrapyard tomorrow. I might have to wear it. How would you like that, sir? Grams, kgs, pounds, ounces, carats?
I'll give it to us in pounds.
Pounds it is. Ugh. 0.312, so just under half a pound. 5 ounces, 0.142 kg, and 142 grams. Anything else I can help you with today?
So that's a third of a pound.
700 carats.
And how much are you getting per pound at the moment for that copper?
$2.95.
So a third of 2.95 is 90 cents, isn't it? 95 cents, about.
I got $1. I got $1.
Yeah, well, you made $1 in less than a minute.
It blew that way. That dollar blew that way.
Yeah, so if you've done 60 of them in an hour, you make $60 an hour from that.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. That's chump change. There's another half a pound to the stash, and then the rest of this is shred. Got to go.
Yeah, everything new coming in is aluminium. And all the new wash machines are using the aluminium motors now. So, you know. The good thing about having a desktop PC and a big monitor is having multiple windows open and flipping back and forth. Yeah, that's a Twitter X previous. I don't use Twitter that much, even though I think this live stream is going out on Twitter, but I never actually look because I just set it up on StreamYards and I don't even know there's anyone ever look at it on Twitter. So, Loafer, if you're on Twitter there, check out Scrappin' Irish and see if my live is live there at the moment.
You mean X?
X, sorry. What was your best year ever? Best year ever for what? D. Best year for making money? Best year for enjoying yourself? Best year for I don't know what. There you go. Loafer said 2014 his son was born. There you go. So I don't really, again, best year for what? The most enjoyable year I ever had, I'd say, was 1994. We had a really hot summer over here. It was like 6 or 7 weeks of really good sunshine. I was only young at the time, so I was, 19, was it? 19 or 20? 19. And when you're 19, you go partying and you're off enjoying yourself. No worries, no nothing, just drinking, partying, doing a bit of work. If I could go back, I'd probably go back to that year.
I'd go back to when I was 26 and I was in jail. No bills, free food, free bed.
Sex on tap.
That too.
I couldn't resist, Mike.
Back when I used to smoke that, I learned how to light a cigarette out of an electrical outlet.
Wow.
That's how you used to do it. They take the cover off the electrical outlet and pull it out a little bit, and they take a toilet paper and a paper clip, and they wrap it around there, and they take the paper clip, touch the 2 terminals on the plug, it would spark, set the toilet paper on fire, light your cigarette.
And nearly kill yourself in the process.
Yeah, I learned something.
Yeah, where'd you learn? I learned stuff in prison.
But kids, don't try this. Don't try that at home. You got to go to jail for that.
Yeah, 2006 and 2015. Back then you didn't need Viagra either. I still don't need Viagra, Scrapman 50, but I think you do because Scrapman 50 likes to have a go at everyone in the chat, I've noticed lately. So I'm going to call him out now. Scrapman 50, get alive and stop trying to call everyone out to make yourself feel better. There you go.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Because he had to go at Shark when he came in, he had to go at me when he came in, he had to go at someone else. So I think it's time to call him out. So Scrapman 50, if your life is sad and you have to have a go at people to make yourself feel better, well, nothing we can do for you. There you go. You know, I just don't get it with people picking. Like, I understand myself and Shark and whatever pick at each other, but we're actually we're friends and we talk to each other off YouTube, and we've built up a friendship. So it's like your friends in the yard when you're in school. You say certain things to certain people, and you get a right after a while. But Scrapman 50 hasn't earned that right yet. So Scrapman 50, as we say in Ireland, doon the veil, which means close your mouth. There's some Irish for you, by the way. If you want to learn some Irish today. Well, anyhow, go back to scrap-related things. The big thing coming to Ireland in the next week is all these cans are going to be recyclable in a machine, and you get your money back from your machine, but you pay 25 cents or 15 cents more per can, and then you get to recycle them. So you get it's like a saving scheme. You pay in front, and then you get your money back.
Yep. Yeah, ours is 10 cents.
Yeah, they're going to do 15 cents, I think, on the cans, and then like the 2-liter bottles of Coke or the 1.5-liter bottles of Coke, plastic bottles, is 25 cents. So you get plastic recycling as well. So if you go in and buy a bottle of Coke and it's 1.5 liters, I think they charge you 25 cents more, and then when you bring it back to the machine, you get your 25 cents back again. So it comes back on like a voucher, and you go into the shop and you get your cash back, or you can use it against something you're buying. So it'd be interesting to see, will it stop people throwing cans around the place and plastic bottles? Will they care about the 15 cent extra, or will they just still carry on doing what they're doing,
Right.
Yeah, he's going hammering. He has to turn down the sound.
Bloody mess.
What is that?
I guess oil.
Oh, oil from the motor.
I forgot the damn thing had oil in them. Well, I found a piece of copper on my towel. All right.
I sent a photo to I don't know, is it still on my phone? Let me see. I think I sent it to I tagged what you call it. I tagged Ian in a post on Facebook where a guy had a stove that he was running off old oil to heat the place up, and I'm not joking, the stove was glowing red. I've never seen it was absolutely. I'd say his shed was about to go on fire. Let me see if I can find that picture. Facebook, and see if I can find that picture and show you, because I wonder, could you use that oil off the them to do it? Let me see, and I sent it to Ian. So the chat. Oh, I actually sent a funny video to Ian yesterday. I don't know if you see it yet. This one here. Let me share this screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen and Facebook. I think it's this one. Is it? Oh no, wrong one. Go again. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Let me share this.
You sure it's that one?
Look at that one. See that? Look at that glowing. Like, how in the hell? Look at that. Flames coming out the bottom of it, glowing hot. I'm sure that is really. I told Ian he has to make one of them and leave it in his shed and see how he gets on. But he's just doing that off waste oil. Heating the thing, so very interesting, I thought.
Looks like Dan's fire burner.
Yeah. What's that? Under a liter is 10 cents. Over a liter is 25 cents. So that's for the bottles, I presume, here in Alberta. Where are you, G-Man? You're up around the East Coast, I think, aren't you? Looks safe from here. I don't know about that scrap at all. I have a funny feeling the timber bench that was beside it would be very close to going up in flames. I started collecting cans last year. Everything got so expensive that you have to consider keeping the resources until you have enough to sell at the yard. Over here now, the yards won't be taking the cans anymore. They weren't taking them for the last year anyhow. So the cans now, and again, these cans here, I won't be able to bring to the machine because they don't have the special symbol on them. So that means that I hadn't paid the extra 15 cents or the extra thing. I can bring them to the machine, but I probably won't get any money for them. The machine will still take them and keep the can for recycling, but I won't get any money back. Watch God, I've seen that money. I've seen that video. That's nuts. Yeah, when I seen that video popping up on YouTube, I said, "Oh yeah, I have to send that to Ian Matthews." That's for sure. You know, it was. I could imagine that in a shed. It'd be handy for incinerating my IC chips and my RAM chips. Plenty of heat. Bush Dog. We also get 10 cents and 25 cents per beverage container when we buy them. Let me see. So it's not free money unless you find them. Yeah, it's not free money unless you get them off the street. Yeah, that's where it'll be. If you can pick them up, I'd be interested to see, will they be thrown around the streets anymore? Especially here when someone is paying the extra when they're buying them in the first place. Irish Ian Matthews and D-Mac. Wild visit. I don't know about that. Might be too wild for me. My wild days are over, D.
So nice outside. I opened up the big door.
Oh, look at that.
Get some heat in here.
There's no snow. I don't see any snow.
Oh, it's out there. It's just a glare of the light. But it's raining, so it's not going to be here long.
All right. And then it'll freeze on top of it, and it'll be really slippy tomorrow.
No, we're supposed to stay warm now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little snow out there.
Look at the snow there now. You can see it there. Yeah. There we go. There's the snow.
Yeah. But, yeah. Look on top of the van. See the snow on top of the
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah. There's snow out there. But, yeah, we're supposed to have rain all day, so.
We've been raining here all day. It's raining out there now, and the wind is picking up again because we have another storm coming in. So I don't know what this storm is called. What's this storm called? They give them names now. This is like giving storms name. Latest storm called. What is the storm that's coming in? Jocelyn. Storm Jocelyn is coming in now. So there we go. That's what's coming in. So be interested to see if the power will stay on during this one. It's not meant to be as bad as the last one, but I'm sure there's going to be trees that will be loosened up from the last storm, and that with all the rain now, and then the wind might knock them over and we might lose power again. The amount of road pops I find crazy, sad really, because it shows how many people are out there drinking and driving. Yeah, that's the thing. The throwing them out of the window, so if they get stopped by the police, there's no open container in the car. Dan had 43 Fahrenheit, 7 Celsius. Well, we have 13 Celsius, I think, today here. So we're t-shirt weather. If it wasn't raining.
Look at that, Dan. You proud of me, buddy? I took it out.
Look at that.
Look at that. Let's see if we got some. See that gold flashing on there? See that gold flashing?
That's brass gold flashing. It's like when I started doing this first, I found this chain, and I said, I wonder if this really actually gold plated or whatever. Threw it into the acid, and it just disappeared. So that answered my question. Have you got no, we don't have a generator because we don't get that many storms that knock out the power usually. This is the first time the power was knocked out, I'd say, in 10, 12 years. So the generator would be of no use. It'd be not used ever once in 10 years. So I don't think I'll be investing in a generator. Dan is always in a t-shirt. Oh no, I hate the cold.
We cut that gold off of there. I might want to refine that.
Yeah, refine that gold. Put it up on eBay and sell it as gold plating and see how you get on.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link to it on the eBay, and I might buy some of it. You know. Right, I'm just looking at the time. I've done over 2 hours, and I only come up for an hour. So I have. So I have stuff to do, so I'm going to call it at that. So, guys, this is the end of the Sunday show that started at 8 o'clock last Sunday, and it's just winding up now. So,
I'm glad because I got to pee.
yeah, so
I've been
thanks for
home.
being in. If you haven't hit the like, please do. And hopefully I'll be live on Sunday. Everything going well. I'm sure Shark will be live at his normal time. And hopefully Everyday Solars will be live afterwards. Because at the moment, Shark goes live at 7. I do 8. And Solars usually does 9. But last week as well with the storm, she was pushed off again because the weather, her internet was down and stuff like that. So thanks for being in. And catch you all later. If you haven't hit the like, please do. And stay safe and see you next week. And check out my video on Thursday. Video coming out Thursday.